Hello guys, it's Megan again, and I am here with another video. And I was gonna talk about something else, and then I decided if I talk about that, this video is gonna be really short. So I'm gonna talk about something else instead. I'm going to talk about being a minimalist and living a minimal lifestyle and living a minimal life. So I want to talk about being a minimalist and what that means. I think there's like actual definition for being a minimalist, but to me, I believe that being a minimalist is someone who just doesn't have an excess amount of everything. Like, you don't have 100 pairs of jeans, you don't have 1,000 pairs of shoes, you don't have like 50 purses. Although I'm not a purse person, but I can understand why women have like different purses, because they come in different colors, different designs, whatever. So that's what I believe being a minimalist is. And in maybe like 2016, I think, I was watching this other YouTuber, and she's a minimalist, and she was talking about this app that she had found, and I joined the app. And basically it was an app for people who are minimalists. You would go on there and you would talk to other people, and you would just talk about, well, should I get rid of this, should I keep this? Sometimes you could take pictures of like your room or your house, and you could show other people, and they could tell you like, hey, and other people would see it and they would tell you like, you should get rid of this or you should keep this, blah blah blah. I liked it. It was cool. Too many white people though, and this black lady that I was following on there, she decided to make like her own group within that minimalist group. So she did that. That was cool. And then I just got bored of it, so I just got rid of it. But before I got rid of it, they were talking about this black guy who's a minimalist, and I went on YouTube and I found all his videos, and it was really cool. It was really nice seeing another black person, live this life, live this lifestyle. I thought that was really interesting. And then after I watched his videos, his name is Timothy Ward, and after I watched his videos, then I started seeing all these other videos, from black people. Mostly from like, I wouldn't say mostly from women. With black people, it's normally like guys. I don't really see a lot of black women, but then I haven't been looking around that much lately. But I have noticed that there are a lot of women on YouTube that are making videos about being a minimalist and living a minimal lifestyle. I don't know if it's like big yet, because I haven't seen the media talk about it, and haven't seen like famous people talk about it. I'm not sure, I could be wrong, but I feel like, I hope it doesn't turn into like this trendy thing where like people are doing it for like 2 years, and then after the 2 years it dies down and then it goes away and people act like it never happened before. I don't want that to happen. And I want to talk about how I believe it's not trendy. How I believe that's like people who decide they're gonna work out. You don't work out for like 6 months. You work out for the rest of your life. So it's not well, I'm doing it for 5 months, and after 5 months I'm just gonna eat whatever I want. No, you work out consistently for the rest of your life because it's a life change and you want to change your life. That's how I feel about being a minimalist. I feel like it is a lifestyle. It's a life thing. It's not just something to do when you're bored or blah blah yada yada yada. I feel like it's a life change. And with me, it started with like my clothes, my closet, my clothes. So I do it with my clothes. I do it with my material things. I do it with, I even do it with my hair products. I do it with folders. Like, I don't have work folders. I have file folders. I do it with that. And I even do it with things on my phone, like pictures, folders I have on my phone, the folders I have on my laptop. So I do it with everything. I try to incorporate it with everything that I do. You know, like, I hate clutter. I hate when I have an excess amount of things. It makes me feel, it doesn't make me feel good. It makes me feel like, it just makes me feel yucky inside. When I have a decent amount of something, it makes me feel good. You know, when I don't have like 10,000 pictures in my phone, when I don't have like tons of pictures in my phone, that makes me feel good. You know, I don't have, I'm not like, why am I stuttering like, why am I fumbling over like this? I recently discovered that there are minimalists here on YouTube, but they're not minimalists, they're like the extreme minimalists. Those are the people that they don't have a lot of furniture in their house. They don't wear makeup. When it comes to makeup, they're very minimal. They really do their best to live like a zero waste lifestyle, which is what I want to do. They don't wear, they don't have a lot of clothes. They don't have a lot of clothes. They don't have a lot of shoes. If they do have like a purse or a handbag, they might have two at the most. On their phones and on their laptops, like, it's very basic and just completely, it's very basic and minimal. You know, they don't have a lot of flowers. They don't have any background pictures. And if they do have a background picture, it's something, it's just something that's very, you know, just very minimal and basic. You know, I don't consider myself an extreme minimalist because I don't believe that you have to be extreme. Like, just because you shouldn't have like 1,000 pairs of jeans, that also doesn't mean that you should only have, wait, no, that's a bad example. Because I only have 2 pairs of jeans. Okay, just because you don't need to have, you know, 20,000 pairs of shoes, that also doesn't mean you should only have like 2 pairs of shoes, you know. So I wouldn't consider myself that. I feel like the extremists, I just feel like that's just doing too much. Like, why limit yourself to where you can only wear, you know, you can only wear like 2 pairs of shoes, or 1 pair of jeans, or 5 pairs of shirts. That's I feel like that's just too much, and that's just being stupid and dumb, you know. So yeah. So yeah, I don't feel like it's something trendy to do, especially when you're bored. I have seen on Twitter and Instagram, it's not from the people I follow, but sometimes I'll like, the people that I follow, I will look at people they follow, and then I'll end up on somebody else's page, and then sometimes I explore, I go on the explore page and I just find like random stuff. So I've been seeing lately, you know, that a lot of people are like, yeah, I'm a minimalist and how to live a minimal life, blah, 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 yada, yada, yada. And sometimes I don't look at the videos because I'm like, I don't know, I feel like a part of me feels like, ooh, maybe it's becoming like trendy to make videos like this now. And another part of me is like, but what if these people found this alternative lifestyle and they like it and they're just making videos and they want other people to know about it? So, you know, so yeah, but for the most part, I don't really click on them because I just don't want to. And you know, and I I think for the most part, I would say I'm still learning, but I feel like with cleaning out my room and trying my best not to buy stuff just because it looks pretty and just because it looks nice and just because I can, I feel like, you know, and along with watching other videos about other people practicing this lifestyle, I feel like I've learned, you know, a lot, so I don't need to keep watching videos of people who are talking about, you know, I'm a minimalist, blah, blah, yada, yada, yada. I know there's this documentary on Netflix about these two rich white guys who, I don't know if they gave up their jobs or if they left their jobs. Maybe they left their jobs where they're making like figures a year to become minimalist. And whenever I see somebody talking about talking about living a minimal lifestyle, they always mention that documentary. And I just want to roll my eyes because I'm like, well, but first of all, you guys are white, and then you're men, and then you're rich. Like, you can afford to not work for the rest of your life. Like, you can afford to not buy 20,000 things that you don't have to use all the time. Like, okay, like, can I see a documentary about an average working person that's non-white, preferably a black person? Because I'm not with this stupid color of people bullshit. A black person that is living minimal and that's not making 6 figures a year, that would be wonderful. You know, a rich person, you can afford not to work and you can afford to buy ethically made stuff. You're rich, you have all the money in the world. But anyway, so yeah, that's what I wanted to talk about. Like, I don't believe it's a trend. I do believe it's a lifestyle, you know. And I don't go around telling people I'm a minimalist. I have told my boyfriend though, and you know, he thinks it's cool. I haven't told my family because I feel like my mom wouldn't understand, because I feel like island parents, they don't like throwing things away because they feel like they might need them even if 30 years has passed by and they haven't used that certain item. They're not gonna throw it away. So I don't care to tell her. I just keep it to myself. And I have been living this way for, I would say, 6 years, maybe almost 7, and I like it. I like it. I like when I'm in my bedroom. I like knowing that I have no clutter. I like knowing that cleaning doesn't take 3 hours. You know, cleaning doesn't take all day because everything in my room has a home. So all my beauty products, my books, my mugs, I love ceramic mugs, my underwears, my socks, my workout clothes, my plants, my my clothes, my bed sheets, my purses, my yoga mat, my tripod, exercise stuff, you know, my toiletries, everything in my room has a home. So cleaning is so easy now, and I don't know, it just feels good. I like being in here and knowing that there's no clutter, and it just feels so good. Like, before all of this, when I had stuff underneath my bed, and I also don't have anything underneath my bed, I don't believe that you should put things underneath your bed. I feel like your bed is a place where, like, you're supposed to be relaxing in your bed. Like, you're supposed to be relaxing, whether that's having sex or reading or watching a movie to fall asleep to. I don't believe anybody should have anything underneath their bed. Underneath your bed is not a storage place. Some people will disagree with me about that, but that's what I believe. Like, you don't store crap under your bed. Store it in your closet. Ugh. But yeah, so I like not having any clutter. I like that my room is clutter free. It feels really, really good. you know. But before all of that, I used to have a lot of stuff underneath my bed, a lot of stuff on my bookshelf, and a lot of stuff in my closet. And some of those things didn't even belong to me. Some of those things underneath my bed belonged to my sister, my mom, you know, just random stuff. And I think one day I decided, I was like, you know what? I'm sick of this. I don't like it. I don't like this. Every time I come in here, it doesn't make me feel good. Okay. Every time I come in here, it never made me feel good. It always made me feel weird. So one day I decided I'm done. So I periodically, over a period of like 5 years, just got rid of everything in my room. I started with my clothes. I started with the stuff underneath my bed, the books on my bookshelf, random stuff. Got rid of it all. And now I am finally decorating my room, which is really nice because the way I'm decorating it is the way I've always wanted my bedroom to be. It's not, I'm kind of almost there yet, you know. It's like all the little tiny things I've gotten, but big things like a bed frame, a dresser, you know, painting the walls. But other than that, I'm so happy that like, oh, all the clutter is gone. It just feels free, and it just feels free, and I like feeling free. You know, I don't really understand those people who have a house or have an apartment and like the whole house and the whole apartment is just full of stuff. Like, why? Why? Oh, and then you come home. Like, how can people come home and see all that clutter and think, okay, I'm in a good mood? Oh, like that wouldn't put me in a good mood. That would irritate me every single day. Like all this clutter. Ugh, yuck. So that is what I wanted to talk about. Yeah, I want to make more videos on minimalism and being a minimalist, because I know that's something that I really like. I like doing it. I love doing it, and I live it in my everyday life, you know. So, you know, I would really like to make more videos about that. Just have to think of like topics to talk about. I know a few years back there was a what do you call those things? I think it was like a challenge or something that was going around, and I think it had like either 5 or 10 questions, and they were all talking about like, why did you become a minimalist? How did you become a minimalist? Excuse me. I never did that. I don't know if it's too late to do that though. I'm not sure. But yeah, so anyways, that's what I wanted to talk about. Until next time.